Down recap from, of course, we was at Michigan last week, and tomorrow night we're at Michigan. In 2 weeks we'll be at All-Star race, and next Thursday we're at Canadian Tires for the wrap up the road courses. Finally, and of course my partner in crime, Bo's in the house.
Hey, what up, everybody?
Alrighty. We had fun Saturday. We done a special edition, an hour of practice. This week was a real deal of practice. Unfortunately, you had to miss yesterday's practice due to the hurricane.
Oh, the tropical storm.
Monday comes around, you're kicking darn butt and every darn thing.
We had Ida here yesterday. Thankfully, she didn't do any major damage. A couple of tiny winds down, but that was it.
So, what was that recap all about? Let's go back to last Thursday during the New Hampshire race. What was you seeing the biggest thing going on last Thursday? Was it everybody shooting over their breaking points, or was it they was getting bit by Felicia?
You know, we had some amazing racing at New Hampshire. 5 wide going for lead, 4 wide into one corner. It seemed to me that the biggest trouble at that track was you weren't with people that weren't braking. I mean, I was guilty of it. I underbraked a few times, and but you know, Felicia didn't really bite anybody. It bit me once, and I don't think anybody else really got the apron that much. So I'm gonna say it was bad braking points overall.
It was bad braking points and not giving anybody the room that they needed to come off of 3 and 4. Of course, I mean there was a couple of incidents last Thursday that was addressed, and overall Jaguar came out. It came literally down to the last lap with him and Bill, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, here comes the 2 truck, and and Jaguar was right there in the mix of every darn thing. He found the darn clear, picks up his 5th win of the season. Now,
yeah, you just a lucky SOB on that one.
but it's not luck. It was Jaguar being there at the right time at the right place.
You shouldn't have had that win by all intents and purposes. But you got it, so now you're headed for a possible league record run. So.
Well, shit, I'm setting the tone.
Don't say that. Now you gotta leave some wins for the rest of us.
Shoot, more wins you got, more points you got going into the playoffs. Really, but that's besides the point. It's good to get wins, knowing that you can push yourself further away from the other contenders.
Exactly.
And it's going to help whoever has the most wins is going to actually help that person in the playoffs, actually. So,
I got my first top 5.
You're looking at
Look what I got, my first top 5.
a lot of people that are going to be gunning for you, and want a piece of that win action, my friend.
oh yeah.
So, I mean, Michigan, in the first practice at Michigan, we saw that there's a lot of speed. It's a draft track. I ain't bragging, but I fell behind y'all for a little bit, and my hot rod was catching you all from the straightaway back and chasing y'all down with the setup I got. And so I'm very happy with it. I won't go into the setup for obvious reasons, but
Let's see.
I got a hot rod, and I'm just saying this ain't over yet, my friend.
Well, it's 100. It's 100 laps for tomorrow, times 2. So,
What you mean today?
no, tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. Tomorrow, today's practice. Shoot, I got days mixed up, my man.
Tell me about it. But anyhow, no, tomorrow's a 100-lap race. We don't know what the stages are. I'm actually really curious on what the stages are going to be. I think they're probably going to be 25, 25, and 25. We don't know yet. We don't know how this game sets up the stages, especially if it's running a 50% race and every darn thing. So you really don't know what the stages are. But what I've really seen the problem have been in these last couple of practices have been tire wear. Tire wear is that right rear right there. Everybody's still trying to find that magic slider, and also trying to figure out, okay, what do we do? We're
You've got the unusual thing that's happening for us is the right rears are wearing faster than the other tire. Normally, it's your right fronts.
exactly. So it's still that question mark on. Okay, so all right, yes, we're running only we've been running 25% races these last couple of days. So I mean that's giving us a feel for what's going to happen tomorrow. But my thing is Felicia, and yes, it's Felicia. We got Felicia now on the apron and coming off the backstretch. And I mean, Michigan is going to be really that one. Can you get that high groove working? And I've been working that high groove ever since Saturday, and I love that high groove. I just in the first couple of laps, yeah, I can ride the bottom, but I'm going to that darn high groove. I mean, because that high groove is where it's going to come down to, because someone's going to get behind somebody and they're going to end up checking up. Well, you got the high groove open, you're going to go around both of them right there, coming off on the back stretch and coming in onto the front stretch. And
but for me, that low groove is hooked up. I mean, it depends on your racing style.
I mean, my race style is more, I like to ride that middle groove, high groove right there, especially off of 3 and 4. If I can set the car in the 3 and 4 on that bottom groove, I'm good. But if I want to go, if I got a good a good 2.33 second lead, I'm riding that bottom. I'm riding that high groove. I'm not really going to force the car down. Yeah, I know I got open track. Why would I want to force the car down, knowing I got Felicia right there on that white line, knowing I can just take it easy, just go into that middle groove, ride in the middle groove. Same way with 1 and 2. I got no pressure behind me. I'm going to stay in that middle groove right there where I can have that easy access onto the backstretch instead of holding the wheel or the analog stick, letting the car slide up, knowing that you're probably going to have to fight it if that rear end backs off when you come in from that bottom groove. If you're on that middle groove, you don't have to really worry about that fishtail a little bit. So it's about how people drive, how they approach Michigan, and it's how they race Michigan. I know Queen, for example. Queen likes that middle groove too. She's been riding that middle groove, that bottom groove, but her preferred line that she's told me was, I like that middle groove better.
I can do the high though. But if I go the high, it would literally kill me.
But she prefers that middle, that bottom, and that middle groove. If she gets in that high groove, that wall's going to bite her in the butt. So
sometimes it can, sometimes it don't. It depends. Sometimes I can hold that top line.
But yeah, I mean, it's just different driving styles. I know Bill likes that bottom groove. I've already seen that. That's his little go-to area right there. Excuse me, guys. But yeah, I mean, this is a fun track right here. And I ain't going to sit here and lie, I hate this track. No, I don't. I love this track. This is probably one of my favorite tracks right here. And, I mean, it's something I'm not really worried about. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how. I mean, the Toyota camps are looking good for tomorrow, going in tomorrow. As long as they can stay out of trouble, then the Toyotas are going to have at least a top 5. If we can get both of the Toyotas, all 3 Toyotas in the top 5, break that Chevy tandem right there.
Yep.
Other than that, it's basically just Chevys and Toyotas right now. In the
That's all there is.
Yeah, well, besides the truck series, I mean, you got Peanut that drives the Ford right now. So, I mean, yeah, it's the only manufacturer that's out there on in the well, besides the Xfinity series. But yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying it. I've been enjoying this race. I mean, this season's been awesome so far with the unexpected happens, and I mean, to be honest with you, I don't know who gets the pole for tomorrow night, and I mean,
Me.
all right, shoot, it'd be a good extra 1 point for that if you get the pole right there. If you get the pole right there, that's an extra 1 point right there.
I mean, I'm in the hunt right here, not only getting the playoffs, but to win that Rookie of the Year. So,
Shoot, I'm already. Mine is already going into the first round of the playoffs. That's the biggest thing. Right now, I'm not really worried about the regular season. The only thing I'm worried about is just adding points right now. Points is the biggest thing. I know Canadian. We got 2 weeks for when we go to the All-Star race. After that, we'll have. Let's see. Let's see. We got 6 races to go. So let's see. I believe this is race 15. Race 15 or 14. I'm not real for sure.
15.
What's that?
I'm thinking it's 15.
Oh, it's race 15.
I'm thinking it is, if I'm correct.
Shit, I gotta go back to the chat and everything.
I'm about to, hopefully, I don't know, you may not find it because we haven't, since we left that other.
I don't know myself, so.
That's what I'm doing. I'm looking.
Oh, you probably won't find it because you're out of that other group.
Alright, this is race 15 right here, I believe. Yeah.
I figured that's what it was.
Because Talladega is the end of the season, so I've got to go. Let's see. I've got to go back. Let's see. Go back to the race schedule.
Yeah.
Race 13, actually.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, this is race 13 right here. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, but last week was 12.
Okay, yeah. So this is race 13. So when we get to Bristol for the All-Star race,
Oh no, it would be 14.
Bristol will be the All-Star race of race 15, and after that we have 16, 17, 18. We'll have 3 more races to go before to find out who is the regular season champion.
Yeah.
So after that, points reset to I believe the top 6 in the playoffs. So, and this is going to be interesting right here. After tomorrow night, the people that's highlighted in yellow that's where they're going to be at. It's either in you got the top 6 right now. That's going to be in yellow after tomorrow, and that's from 4th to 6th. If you're in yellow, you're in the hunt for the playoffs. People that's in green is already locked into the playoffs. So if you're in red, you got to find some margin. I know Pauline and Paul are going to be in red. Unless mathematically she can pull off a win tomorrow. But
if I can pull off a win, what the? I can still get points over him. I'm only 24 behind him.
I've already pissed Queen off at me now, so guess what? I'm going to be in the doghouse tonight. But no.
Sleeping out on the porch.
She wouldn't allow me.
What?
Me sleeping on the porch?
No.
No.
Queen.
He said do it.
Do it, Queen.
I couldn't do that.
She said she couldn't do it.
I'm not that cruel.
But no, yeah, the Paulie
I
and
bought him a doghouse, a big enough doghouse, and stuck him in it.
Paul are going to be the ones are in the red.
I am not gonna be no fucking red.
Well, you need to hurry up, get you a darn win where you can get locked into the playoffs now.
I'm working my ass to that.
Chill.
You gotta think, you don't know what I'm gonna do at Talladega.
Chill.
I'm gonna pull a win out my ass.
Chill. Sorry.
I'm just being honest. I may pull a win out of my behind on Talladega. Cause you know how I'm good at Talladega.
Yes, it is very interesting here at the Whitmire house, y'all.
More or less.
Jerry. Alrighty, we are 15 minutes into the show. This is, guys, I can't be blessed to be where I'm at right now doing this show with the Rubberside Down Racing League. When the new game comes out, we'll have 10 people in the new league starting. Yes, that has been an official. That is in an official breaking news right there.
What are you going to tell me?
I thought I already told you. You said I already told you about this a couple of days ago that we're needing 3 more drivers. Oh wait, I told you yesterday.
Yeah, in the middle of a damn hurricane.
Like always, I always bring up something right when. What the heck are you doing, Josh? Right in the freaking middle of a hurricane. Shoot, I'm fishing, y'all. Huh. But nah, guys, there's this little story that this is a story that I was telling about last night. Bill was like, how in the hell did Queen get so damn lucky? Man, she bought this nice $10 spinner from Bass Pro Shop. Okay, I would never forget this one. I'm a lake guy. Y'all should know this. I'm a lake person. Well, guess what? She throws that spinner out on her second cast. I seen that damn spinner come down. I'm swimming. Next thing I know, ooh, shiny. Next thing I know, that's how she became married to me. It was a $10 spinner from the Bass Pro Shop. Yes, it was a $10 spinner. Bright red with some black polka dots on it. Damn, she got me right there. It was damn, that spinner was nice. But she loved me. That's how she got her trophy.
There you go.
Yep.
All right. Back to racing and away from love.
God dang, I figured to give y'all some darn insight how she got me. How she caught me with that nice little spinner. Oh, paint schemes for tomorrow. With the 12 Americans that have sacrificed their lives, I ain't gonna be running a patriotic scheme. 13.
I need to run like
I ain't gonna be running.
The patriotic Denny Hamlin car.
I ain't gonna be running my.
I got my M&M.
I'm gonna be running this very special paint scheme. It is the Tracker ATV boats with the Eagle on the side of it for tomorrow night.
Yep, I'm gonna be running Denny Hamlin's car with the stars on it they ran for the holidays. So or the 4th of July, I believe. But don't hold me to that. So I'm gonna run that tomorrow. Hopefully everybody else that's running is gonna run a patriotic paint scheme if they have one to choose from.
So this is my salute to the heroes that have fallen. And during the
Amen to that, brother. Amen to that.
During the 13th lap, there's going to be a moment of silence, and that's what I need to put in the chat for tomorrow. On the 13th lap, a moment of silence.
If it was up to me on the 13th lap, there'd be a caution that we line up single file.
So I'm going to bring that up in the chat tonight during the practice.
I'm not sure how that's gonna work because if you got cars side by side, you're not gonna call your lanes.
Well, no. What I'm going to do is we're going to call a manual caution for that one lap.
Okay. Well, you get that past Bill, I'm all for it. Again, Bill's a veteran, so he's liable to jump on that.
Yes. 13 lap tomorrow. We're going to pay a moment of silence. We're going to call a manual caution on lap 12. Before we go on lap 12, we're going to start slowing down on the backstretch on lap 12. Start slowing down and do one pace lap for the 13 American soldiers. So I know this is a little short notice, but it's been something waiting on me a lot. So 13th lap tomorrow, we will be doing a moment of silence to pay for our respects and for all the sacrifices that they've done for us. So I'm looking forward to that. So don't forget to tune in tomorrow. I will do a live stream tomorrow. Actually, I'm going to do a live stream tomorrow for this race right here on the 13th lap. Please, moment of silence, comment on it, please. I am insisting y'all to, because this is a patriotic thing right here for all of our veterans. We salute to y'all. So, alrighty. This is a time where we go into Pick'em. It's the Pick'em time right now. Oh man, this time we got 3 things to do this week. We got, well, actually 2. The Cinderella picks and our 3 Cinderella picks for stage 1, stage 2 overall, and our regular overall picks for the week. And after this, we'll talk some football coming up, because we got Georgia and Clemson game at 7:30 on ABC. Starting at 3:30, Alabama Miami on ABC for the Chick-fil-A kickoff game. That's going to be an interesting game. Go Hurricanes.
I cannot wait for that. I cannot wait.
Go Hurricanes. All right.
Ah, bullshit. Go Dogs.
No, this is for the Alabama and Miami game. Go Hurricanes.
I thought you were talking about Georgia Clemson.
Go you. I'll tell you more about the Georgia game and Clemson game. Go Dogs. Sick 'em. Ho, 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 ho.
Tigers.
Wife is picking the Tigers. But anyhow, let's pick up our Cinderella picks. After that, we'll go talk some football. Alright, you know the drill. Stage 1, who's your overall?
Stage winner for me, stage 1, is going to go to Chris.
Is that the Cinderella pick right there?
I thought we were doing stage picks.
Well, it's your Cinderella picks too. Is that your stage pick though for the
Cinderella picks for the stage is Chris. My overall pick is Bill for stage 1.
Nice.
Yeah.
Putting that 11 Toyota up front, aren't you?
Who's 11?
Stage 2. I don't know. I give stage 2 to Queen as my Cinderella. My normal pick would be probably Carolina.
Ooh.
Stage 3 and the final stage for the win. Cinderella pick myself. Overall pick Bill.
And y'all see, he did not choose me for this week. Unfortunately, if Queen was on, she'd chose me overall to win the race.
Hey, you can't say that.
I can, and I just did.
Good enough.
Alrighty, my overall pick, my Cinderella picks would have to go with Bo for the 11 car for stage 1. Stage 2, Bo. That's 10 points already for him. Overall, I'm hitting this one out of the park right here. I gotta go with Queen. Queen comes on down to the last lap. She's in the mix of it. Queen and Bill, well, Me, Chris, and Bill are in the lead and every darn thing, fighting for position. Guess what? Queen comes out of darn nowhere because Chris is fighting with us three. Here comes Queen. Chris gets all three of us involved in it, and Queen swings by, grabs up her first win. Automatically locks herself into the playoffs. Automatically. She'll be the fourth person to lock herself in. Guaranteed if she does that, she's already secured her spot for the first round of the playoffs. Now this is the original picks that count right here. Bo, he's not a Cinderella pick, but I'm still going to pick him to win overall stage 1. Carolina Boys stage 2. Overall race, it's going to literally come down to Chris, Bill, and Jaguar. It's all about who's hungry for that. I mean,
excuse you.
Most likely, I'm going to. It didn't bite me in the butt last time because when I chose myself last time, I nailed it on the spot. I'm going to go back. I'm going back to back. This will be the second. No, yes, be back to back. I've done this 2 times already. I've done this once. I went back to back. This will be my second time going back to back wins. Jaguar picks up his 6th win back to back after having one misfortune. What happened at Richmond? He comes back, wins at New Hampshire, being in the right place at the right time. Tomorrow night, he's going to be leading the race. He will not look back. He will automatically win that race with no help with cautions, no help with nobody for no damn body. Tomorrow night, Jaguar picks up his 6th win, guaranteed to for him to have more. The guarantee to get himself comfortable in going into the first round of the playoffs. There's no doubts. You cannot count him out going into these next couple of races. Canadian Tires, we don't know what Canadian Tires are going to do to these playoff drivers, into these drivers that's trying to get their sales locked in the playoffs. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I believe Jaguar's got the momentum. He's settled in now to where he can start focusing and stop worried about that darn rearview mirror right there. That's where he's been slacking at right there. He's been focusing on that mirror right there, and that's where he screws up some of the times. That's where he screwed up at Richmond. Yes, I'm speaking about myself. Yes, I screwed up when I was looking at that rearview mirror on stage 3. I was not focused on what the track was in front of me. I was focused on that mirror who's on my damn butt 2 weeks ago. So, that being said and done, dang, this is going to be a hell of a damn race, and I'm looking forward to it. And doing the patriotic schemes for tomorrow night, I'm looking forward to this race. I'm not really too worried. I'm a little curious about what happens at Canadian Tires next week.
Yeah, that's the track I'm most worried about out of all the ones. That and Dover.
And Pocono. Ooh!
I'll take Pocono over Dover any day of the week.
Shoot, I take both of them tracks because Jaguar dominates at them tracks.
I don't care for Pocono that much, and I sure as hell don't care for Dover. It's too damn narrow.
So, alrighty, we got football coming up this Saturday.
Yeah, we need to talk a little football, and then we got to get ready for practice.
Exactly. Now, football. We all know, everybody knows we're all big football fans, especially when it comes to college and NFL. This is going to be a new segment within last 5 minutes of the show, last 6, maybe 12 minutes of the show, where we talk about football. You'll hear us talk about Clemson, Georgia, Alabama, all the top 25 teams if we can go through all of them, but I highly doubt it. But the games that we're really looking forward to is the Alabama and Miami game. That's the 3:30 game Saturday.
Yep.
What do you see in this game? Who do you think is going to pull out? You think Alabama's got the defense that they had last year, or you think Miami can beat them with their offense this
You're
year.
asking the wrong person. I can't stand Bama with a passion at all. I just can't, and I despise Saban. I'm sorry. Point blank, I'm pulling for Miami. I will always pull for whoever the hell plays Bama. I don't care who it is. It could be the dang butterflies from so and so college, community college down the street, and I'd pull for them. Can't stand Saban. Hate Alabama with a freaking passion.
Well, to me, this is going to be a close game right here. This is the 3:30 game that is going to set the tone for the 7:30 game when Georgia and Clemson kick off. My biggest...
I don't watch Bama unless they're playing Georgia.
My game, to me, it's the start of the football season. I don't get off until 11 o'clock, so Saturday. My thing is, when I get home, I'm going to be watching Lee Corso choose his headgear. They've already chose Georgia to win the national championship this year. So guess what? Alabama gets beat by Miami, but it's going to be close right here. Miami beats Alabama by 3 points Saturday at 3:30. That's where it sets the tone. So Miami, I'm choosing y'all to win by 3.
Folks, always remember ABBA. Anybody but Alabama. Or AB if you prefer Bama. Anybody but Bama. If you are a Bama fan, you are barking up the wrong tree with me.
Mm-hmm. But anyhow, we love to talk football, so please comment on for the next Saturday's game. Please, let's get some comments going on where we can discuss some of these topics. Now, the game of the week is what they're saying is Georgia and Clemson. They're playing at Charlotte, North Carolina. 5 minutes away from the NASCAR Hall of Fame. 5 minutes right down the road, right there from Hall of Fame Road. Up in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Going to destroy Clemson.
Alrighty. The key for Georgia's defense to beat Clemson is to keep pressure on this quarterback they got. He's a true freshman. He started 2 games last year under Trevor Lawrence, which everybody knows Trevor Lawrence got drafted by the Jacksonville Jaguars this year. So this guy has only got 2 starts. He's played against Notre Dame, and they got beat by Notre Dame when he was in the game. Notre Dame had a defense last year, and they still got a defense. But they're going against the number 1 off defense in rushing and passing defense. Georgia beats Clemson by at least by 10 to 14 points. So, please, if y'all want to prove me wrong, please prove me damn wrong, because by God, the dogs have come to play. We're gonna who let the dogs out? We're gonna play hard. We're gonna play efficient tomorrow, Saturday night. Oh, by the way, we're at Dalton this Sunday night. Truex could get his first win of the playoffs, and guess what? Truex gets the first win of the playoffs at Dalton. He's going to the round of 8. He's going to the round of 12. Hot diddly dog. Truex is my driver to pick for Sunday night to come back and dominate at Dalton after what happened last year when him and Chase Elliott got into it. Truex had that race win until Chase Elliott got into him. So, Truex, go get that win for Sunday night, brother. Go bring this number 19 Toyota home to Victory Lane where we can get ourselves locked into the round of 12.
Yep. Now, well, before we leave, I want to cover something in the NFL. Cam Newton has no team. The Patriots let him go.
Oh, poor little baby. That's what he gets for going out of state for the protocols for COVID. Besides, he's nothing but a crybaby. But that's besides the point, guys. Guys, we love y'all. We love y'all. Every single day we love doing this every day. This is not a job for us. This is what we love to do. We don't make money off of this. I had no intention on making money on doing this. I love doing this because I love broadcasting this. I love giving my insight on this. We love y'all. Like we always say, we don't say goodbye no more. We say see y'all later. Rubber side down, my friends. Always, always. Call your brothers and sisters up. Check on them. They might not be blood, but they're family. And
to our military, we got your six.
To all of our police officers, our EMCs, firefighters, all of y'all, including our militaries, we salute y'all and say thank y'all for what y'all do for us every single day. While we get to sleep at our home, while y'all overseas having to deal with all the mayhem, we say thank y'all. So don't forget, tomorrow night, on lap 13, where we'll have a moment of silence, we will be under a manual caution tomorrow night to salute y'all and to be thankful to what we got right here in America. I'm your host, Joshua Lee Jaguar, and of course my sidekick, always every Wednesday and Thursday night with me, is my brother, Bo.
That, man, it's always a pleasure.
We'll see y'all next Wednesday when we go across the border to Canadian Tire. Go across the border, and actually next week I'm going to actually drink me some Tim Hortons since we are in Canada next Thursday for the Canadian Tires 350.
Yep.
So we'll see y'all. Like I said, we don't say later. We'll see y'all next week, y'all. Later. God bless. Rubber side down, my friends.
Rubber side down.